Oh, hello and hope you're having a fantastic day, and welcome to Reason Unfound, a demo, an indie horror game I found on Steam, or that's going on the Steam current sale, the Next Fest celebration of upcoming games, June 10th and June 17th, where this game just looks impressive. Actually, wait, where is it again? Here it is. Your brother's unexpected death leads you to unsettling locations in search of floppy disks with cursed retro games. It's a pixelated indie horror, so it's something that's right up my alley. Short horror experience, first-person combat, atmosphere, and eerie locations with retro aesthetics. And of course, it's got like little mini-games in it, so let's get into it, and we'll see the potential of what's to come. I'll just have to see if I want to keep it in a VHS effect or HD or not that the options have. My brother is gone. The coroner's report labeled it as a simple accident. I disagree. Not long before he passed away, he changed. In the last few months, he had become obsessed with a forum dedicated to rare retro games. Nothing else seemed to matter to him. He became guarded, frantic, distant. I needed more answers than the authorities were giving me. It wasn't easy, but I eventually found the forum he mentioned. A regular user had been sharing rumored locations where cursed discs could be found. The most recent one, an abandoned mall in the outskirts just up north. It was a good location, yet it never reopened its doors. It's a long shot, but it's all I have. But yeah, we'll get into it. And, you should check out my Discord server and my pinned comment down below if you want to join my Discord server for friendly community. Gotta have that plugged in. Alright, let's see. What should we go with in terms of visuals? I want to see what looks the best. HD on and off. Getting leg spikes. Hopefully that'll stop soon. It's on the Godot engine. Filter effects. Ooh. Filter effects off. Probably filter effects off in HD would probably be the worst. Like, I don't want to do this. Actually, it would show all the. Doing that would make it so it shows more of the ugliness of pixelated horror. You're supposed to go with it, right? E. The button has no power. I'll go with this right now. It's clean, but it's still pixely. I like that. Hopefully, that should be fine. Not important. This is where we came from, right? I haven't found what I came for. Okay. Our character moves quite fast, though. Hello, dead man. Simple key. A small key found on the security guard's person. It feels good and solid in your hand, and it fills you with determination. That's what she said. But yeah. I guess that's all we're looking for. The key not for this, right? Where'd the key go? Where would key go? Fey Fashion Employees. Fey's the company's name? Or Fee? Keep reporting frequent break-ins. I think they're just being silly. Nothing ever goes missing. There's no evidence of forceful entry, and even the security footage didn't catch anyone. Still, they insist things aren't the way they left them, so let's be on the side of caution and pay extra attention to that store. In a week or two, I'll tell them off unless something actually happens. Oh. I don't want to touch this. Okay, now I can. Yeah, dangly cords. I like that. It's like you're just like pinching it, like just you're pinching the cord with just your thumb and index finger. It's silly. Okay, we have power now. Today, our evil. Oh, okay. Journalists these days, am I right? It's the only way they can get attention. I mean, I have it with shift to crouch? What the fuck? Control to crouch. What is wrong with you? Shift to run. Shift should never be to crouch. Can I change that? Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Alright, let's get into it. Good books. Oh, hell yeah. Big black cup. Big black cup. I like the naming of this. It's like it doesn't take itself seriously. Okay. It makes me think of Duke Nukem kind of slight humor. Let me... Okay, I'll borrow the knife. Cleaver, a sharp tool with a wooden butt. It has recently assisted in involuntary seppuku. Whose head will it claim next? Okay, right when I say the developer's clearly not taking themselves seriously, and then I read this. I mean, it's not seppuku. If I'm probably pronouncing it incredibly wrong, but that's the disemboweling and then decapitation. But the decapitation part itself is something else, isn't it? Oh, I can't chop the cups. That's kind of sad. But oh, I mean, his head is off though. Okay, just his belly's not cut open. Or what was it? I'm trying to remember the names. Hirikiri, what is it? I think the disemboweled part that has like its own name. I'm trying to think of it, but whatever. I'm not an encyclopedia. I can't remember off the top of my, the top of my tongue, or tip of my tongue, top of my brain, tip of my ting, tip of my tongue, tip of my brain, all that shit. But people know what I mean. Good books. If I find one bad book in here, I swear to God. The Song of the Quetzal. Esteban Queen, The Darkest Sheep. Oh, but I wanted to check out the good books and look up bad books. Spring Sale, Fay Fashion. So we're in a mall, I guess. I'm not entirely sure, since I try to keep myself as spoiler free as possible. I don't read up like where we're going, but I guess we're in a mall. Wait. Nice. Okay, but we're going in the bathroom first. I'm hearing like snarling sounds from the woman's washroom. Are you snarling? Wait, why am I chopping off his head? Wait, what? Unclog. I'm not putting my hands in there. Okay, well, I'll put your head in there. Maybe. Pick. Tom's head. Tom was recently unemployed. He enjoyed loud music and watching ball games with his buddies. His neighbors despised him and will be glad he's gone. What the fuck did you do, Tom, to have to, like, why did you turn out to be like that kind of person? It's just like my upstairs neighbors. Like, come on. They have to drag furniture at annoying hours. I keep telling them, can you do your stupid shit in another room? Like, I just want to stay in my bedroom and do some recordings, man. These ungrateful, annoying, lousy, noisy people, am I right? Tell me your stories if you have a noisy apartment neighbor in the comments below, by the way. Eggs, milk, potatoes, carrots, salad, cucumber. Not for cooking. I'd hope not. Hopefully not for steaming either. It's a little dark. Okay, I went into the male's washroom. The women's... Is there like a party going on in here? Where's the music coming from? Oh, it splunged the blood on my face and eyes. Oh, God. A plunger's best friend. It whispers secrets of rubber in your ear and warns you of storms ahead. Okay, so we got key items on the bottom left to remind you. That's interesting. You can use the plunger on the other sink, clearly. What is making that occasional droning sound? Like it's like the snarly, mild mouth breathing. The fucking noise. Do it, plunger, do your job. Ow! Why is it brown? A key found in a sink full of turbid water. Turbid. It seems to never dry completely, as if it were sweating beads of copper. Got a little wet key. Alright, we got the wet key. But could the wet key be used for good books? Maybe? Wait a second. So these are the mannequins that are moving. I just want to see if the key works. Hang on. Oh, it does! Okay. One thing at a time. We had first access to the spring sale. So we're gonna check out this place. I want to be thorough. Nice jeans, 30% off. Mildly peaceful music, I guess, but can we not get over here? Don't think so. I wish I get a flashlight eventually. Oh, wait. Locked. Because you have, I'm having trouble seeing. Hopefully get a flash. Hopefully find a flashlight soon. Oh. Each night I visit, I converse and marvel at the beauty which transcends the ugly and imperfect flesh. They are molded without imperfections or pus, creating pores. With each touch I shiver as I witness the faultless smoothness which offers no resistance. I only wish I could make them whole. Can't slide in here. Can I? It's so fucking dark. Can I enter any of these rooms? No? Alright, well I guess there's nothing here yet. Maybe? Just this note. And maybe we'll come back here at a later point. Like, we broke a window, we got the knife to break the window to get the note. Maybe we'll be coming back at it some other point, or in the full game it'll have a different function. Sokoban Trials. I'm not sure if it's a real book, or if I'm pronouncing it wrong. But I'm finding it interesting. The immersion of this horror game, like, whenever I play a horror game, I guess the way I build impressions and the way I perceive things is a little bit different from others, and not to make myself sound like some kind of special fucking snowflake or some shit. But I always try to think about, like I usually tell people, like the architecture, the immersion, the ambience. I always look for these things. I'm never looking at things at the surface level, or like, you know, this. I never look at things as if it's scratching the surface. I'm always thinking about, like, the world I'm living in, the hypotheticals and shit. And I'm just like, the world, interestingly, it's a horror game, but it starts showing a little goofiness. So it's like 20% goofy, but 80% horror. I'm kind of intrigued. I'm kind of curious about the game already. Like, I'm a dude that's chopping people's heads off, and there's goofy dialogue going on. What's wrong with my character, frankly? Because we're just like, what was it? Our brother, right? Went missing because he's looking for retro games. So we went to an old shopping mall to look for old retro tapes to try to, I guess, follow the footsteps of our brother and see what happened to him, kind of thing, right? Okay, so why is that making it... So somewhere between there, we're chopping dead people's heads off in supposedly dilapidated malls that have been abandoned, and there's just like people who died recently or just sleeping, and they're just like, maybe they're meth heads, and they're just like, it sounds like they're snoring, doesn't it? Like, wait. Is that snoring noise? Is that what I'm hearing? And I'm just killing them? Or is that like a different noise happening? It's different noise. Or Wanda's head. Wanda had a PhD in Catalan in literature. She had worked for over 12 years at the mall's bookstore right before passing away. When did she pass away? A while ago or just now? She had finally found the courage to quit her job and self-publish her novel. Why is she here then? Why am I collecting heads? I'll assume it's for like an ID scanner, but I haven't even seen that yet, but we're collecting heads anyways. We got 2 heads now. Am I giving them to the mannequins or something? Maybe. We already have heads. Maybe there's another head I still need to get. There was another dead person, right? I think I have to go back to collect a 3rd head. Just maybe. Just maybe. Do I need your head? I do. I was right. You're Paul. Paul was an honest, hardworking security guard. He never realized that his e-girlfriend was actually a 37-year-old man from Chechnya. Is it Ketsia or Chechnya? I'm not good with this shit. Please correct me. Oh. Mannequins, I have an offering if you'd let me into your abode a bit longer, or a bit deeper, if you just accept my offerings. But who am I giving the heads to? Oh, wait, well, there's 3 mannequins up there. Y'all looking at me? Where should I go with my heads? I still don't know. Actually, wait. Recapitate? Perfect. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Okay, this sounds like a chase sequence. And it is. Why are you punishing me? I gave you free heads. Is this just where we, like, leave? Nope. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on. Is this just the end and I die? Or let's see. Actually, wait. No. Ah. Okay. Okay, we're dodging. Okay, maybe they're just replenishing. Hang on. Should I? Let's see what happens. I mean, I mean, this is kind of... I forgot I had a weapon and could just attack them, but... A suspicious key. A key dropped by a haunted mannequin. It's been tarnished from years of locking something that was never meant to be found. Ah, physics too. I don't know why I find it entertaining. It's not as entertaining as playing Unreal Engine in like Amnesia style, and you grab something and it's like very like weighted and you just hurling it. But well, at least all the mannequins are contained in one spot. I forgot I had a melee weapon, thus didn't have to run, and I didn't mean to cheese it, but now the developer at least knows that it's cheesable and what to look for in the full game. Make sure people can't do what I just did. I didn't do it just cheese because it's... I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to go. Also, we have a key. For this door, was it? Yeah, okay. But anyways, yeah, it's... cheesing is bad, and I didn't do it intentionally. That's all I wanted to say. I mean, cheesing is okay in certain circumstances. If you're one of those kind of save scum whiners, I don't give a fuck about people complaining about save scumming. If a game allows manual saves or quick saves, auto saves, but especially quick saves and manual saves, fuck off, I'm using it. But Mannequin. Oh, a floppy disk, disc 1, Breaktopia, a well-known game about destroying bricks with the help of a paddle and a bouncy ball. The disc feels heavier than it should. Wait, we just have like a memory lane? Are we like go? I haven't decided the next location. Oh, so we grabbed the disc and we left. Okay. It's a demo, so maybe there'll be a transition that makes more sense. I can't even look at myself. Yeah, true. Now, I guess it's time to critique the architecture of this new house we found ourselves in indie horror-wise, since it's what I do, and what I want people to start looking forward to every time I play indie horrors, rather than dislike, but... Great. It's the annoying neighbor talking. So imagine you're trying to sleep and this is all you hear, is sometimes what I have to deal with. I fucking hate that so much. It's always like guys with more bassiness in their tones, and they don't lower their fucking voice. It's like if I talked like I am right now at midnight, it would be annoying. But it's just why it's like as soon as it's 12 p.m., I start talking more like, okay, guys, so we're going to be playing this game, right? You know, like I talk quiet, I actual whisper tone. Other people, no, they're not that considerate. I fucking hate that so much. Inconsiderate neighbors. Shut up! I'll kill you! But how do you feel? Like, do other people know what I mean, right? People that live in apartment complexes, I'm sure they feel the same way. Yeah, that too. The music. The developer knows exactly what I'm talking about. Today is also evil, evil, evil. Journalists, I know, right? Breaktopia email. We need you. Is it to enlarge my girth? Hi, sweetheart. I know things have been very difficult lately. Is this the mother? Or Bab Dane? I know things have been very difficult lately. I'm still struggling to accept what happened myself. It's been a while since we last heard from you, and I'd be lying if I said we aren't worried. Dad has completely shut himself off, and my headaches have returned. Vroom. We both need you here now more than ever. Please come home. Seeing you will mean the world to Dad and to me. From a sister, but probably mother. That's a very sad email. Hello, this is Detective Hopkins from the St. Bertrand's Police Department. I took a second look at the case after you voiced some doubts regarding my colleague's conclusion. After a very thorough reinvestigation and taking everything you've told me personally into account, I can confirm that the conclusion of our department came to still stands. Once again, please accept my deepest condolences, Gene Hopkins. Thank you for expressing your concerns. Unfortunately, the neighbors in question are owners, so the matter is not in our hands. By earplugs. Warm regards, CJ Watkins. Oh, so what, okay, we get to see the note. The next door neighbors have been playing loud music nonstop for 2 weeks. I am at my wit's end. I am unable to sleep. I have tried knocking to solve the issue amicably, but no one ever answers. Okay, so maybe they're dead. I tried speaking to the other neighbors about it, but no one else seems to hear it. Huh. It's all in their head? I mean, it isn't for me, but... Let's go to Breaktopia. Let's play this... Oh, this game. Did people actually need to hit the help button? I'm a pro. I say I'm a pro and then I just fucking lost. Can't get too cocky with this. What is this called normally? Breakout? Okay, well that looked like it was cheating for me. What you do is this. Boom! Look at that pro strat. Oh yeah, that's how it's done. No, that looked a little off, but I won't complain. Getting a little faster, though. This is peak Neco gameplay. It's me playing arcades from, like, the 70s. Stop cheating at the very end. I mean, I appreciate that. Don't get me wrong. It's the one problem about games like this was, like, the last brick and hitting it just is such a waste of time, frankly. The last brick. It should always auto-delete, frankly. Okay, wait, what? Help. Bricktopia is an arcade game built to destruct, but no. Use arrow keys to move your paddle. Press spacebar to shoot to finish level, destroy the bricks. Okay, but... Okay, it seemed buggy, apparently. Ah, damn it. I'll skip ahead at this... Well, actually, I mean... We got this. No! Back! No! Oh. Come on. No. Maybe. Perfect. No. Okay, finally something happened. Level 7, evil. Evil, but lucky numbers. There's a face above the brick, but... Perfect. And boop. Perfect. Hell yeah. Oh, wait. Error purpose. Purpose not found. Error future ASM not found. Well, I mean... Wait, what? What the fuck happened to my board? What? It's all poopy colored. No, I want to... What? Okay, well now we got... Oh. I mean, I like those power-ups. Hell yeah! No, give me more! God, I want to get the power-ups and... not screw up and lose 2 things. Nice. Hell yeah. What? What? What does this mean? Score leave. Oh, wait. Wait, I can control the eye? By hitting A and D. What is that supposed to mean? Why would A and D control... I guess it'd be like technically watching the paddle, but the paddle doesn't exist? Nah, I can barely see. I'm hearing stupid bikers outside. Now, I want the power-ups too. Okay, no wonder the brown thing was moving around. It is meant to be tracking. I was like, why is it tracking my paddle before the paddle exists? It was confusing me. But, yeah, let me beat this level then. It's got a lot of shielded bricks. Oh, God. Alright, last one. God damn it! Am I shooting this ball up their ass? Patience, it's coming. Okay. So I'm going to assume the wet key that is leaking copper, and this has some kind of relation. XVX graph. X56 Y45. Not sure what meaning there would be in there. Thank you for playing the Reason Unfound demo. We are working hard on the full version. Please support us by wishlisting the game on Steam. Oh, but that was interesting. It's mildly rough around the corners, I would argue, but alternatively, it's got a little bit of a unique vibe going for it, and I can appreciate it. Like, there's always been a lot of indie horror games that are pixelated And maybe they're indie horrors that are or revolve around classic or floppy disk that have games or cursed old games, but at the very least this one has its own kind of soul to it where there's a little bit of humor, like I was saying, but it's not humor that overtakes the horror, but it's like a little bit of silliness. I can appreciate that, where it's just like the silliness maybe doesn't and didn't break the horror immersion, but can make you have a little bit of a chuckle and break you out of the sort of like lightheartedness. And that's arguably a smart move, because at least in my mind, usually when I say, hey, when you're making a competent game for a third-person shooter, or let's say an action RPG, or when I bring up Uncharted as the example, or The Last of Us, that for the genres, what makes it games feel better are things like where you have Uncharted, and you have the action sections, the slow walking simulator, conversations and story elements happening, where you take a break from the action, and sometimes you take a break from the actions for puzzles and climbing. So you have the three different genres that are mixing it up. So then it's like you have a scene of shooting, then you take a break by something funny, or a cutscene, or puzzles, or climbing. In a horror game, it's all horror all the time, and sometimes it can just drone out people's interests. So being able to plant in different genres or subgenres, in my mind, is always a smart path towards making either a unique game or one that can catch people's attention a lot easier, because it's not just all the same of one thing. Like, think of it, the difference of eating, I don't know, I was gonna make like a food reference, but it'd be like, let's say it's the difference between eating ground beef meatballs with no seasoning and eating meatballs but it has, sauce on it and seasoning. It's dashed with a little few extra things. So then the meatball itself is the substance and is the game. But to make a really good meatball, you need seasoning. You need to sprinkle some salt on it. You need to get some of that sauce on it, right? That's how you got to make games too, in my mind. And as soon as a developer figures that out, or at least figures out that niche for themselves that they can do, then I can appreciate that more, because I feel like it's always going in the right direction, at least in my mind. I don't know if I'm right about it. I'm not going to be right about everything. But in terms of like finding quality games that are unique and aren't just the same thing others have done, I do like when they have the subcategorical genres into it. And this, it's a little indie horror, but like maybe 60-70% horror and 30-20% humor, so I can appreciate that, and I'm just wanting to emphasize that so the developer knows, and maybe others that are watching this can understand, or at least let me know if they agree or disagree, and let me know in the comments down below, because to me it's an interesting thing to think about, and I'm always thinking of these things, and it's always interesting to me. But otherwise, interesting full game. I'm curious about how many classical games there'll be. I don't know. From that, my nitpicks and everything is just in the game itself. I have nothing else to add. It was pretty interesting, and hopefully the developers have fun making the rest of the game and everything goes smoothly. But otherwise, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like, comment, hit the subscribe button, become a fellow subscriber, hit the notification down below for updates on my videos. Thank you for watching, and until the next time.